Turning now to a first alert. If you own a video doorbell, stop what you're doing.
Yeah, you're going to want to hear this. Aisha's here to tell us about serious claims in a new consumer investigation.
Yeah, I'm learning certain doorbells may have serious security flaws, giving some bad people access to your information. So we want to head over to the First Alert Safety Desk. I just read over this consumer report. It's actually by a nonprofit independent organization called Consumer Reports. Researchers did a product review on video doorbells by the Chinese company. They're called Eakin Group, looking at cameras under the brands Eakin and Tuck and some others. This is the important part. They're sold online, Walmart, Shein, Sears, Temu. Consumer Reports says the cameras aren't top sellers, but they're pretty popular. They found bad actors can create an account on the video doorbell app that you have on your phone and gain access to a nearby doorbell camera by pairing it with another device. Researchers say that gives them the ability to view your footage or access your photos, even lock out you from your own device. Walmart says it has now removed the items from its website. They're offering refunds. Amazon, they've not responded quite yet, but they do have those cameras still online at last check. Sears and Shein have not responded to these claims. Consumer Reports is asking the Federal Trade Commission to stop the online sale of these doorbell cameras. A lot of people have them. It's calling on retailers to make sure their products are safe. Later this morning, check the safety section of the WBAY.com website, our website, so you could check to make sure that you don't have one of these at home, Steve.